I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my favorite things. I love live music.
Oh my gosh, I feel honored when we have people come down and play, and it's just. I feel like I owe you something. Like I should have been paying you.
That was awesome. that was, honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny, but when he was playing, I remember a movie, and it was like a comedy, and John Mayer came up. And he goes to the guy and he goes, "You want to see 100 girls get wet at once?" And he just started playing the guitar. And after seeing Justin, I get that.
I get it. Eric's wet is basically what he's trying to tell you.
I might be damp.
All right. Well, thank you, Eric.
The minute you,
good to know, Eric.
You know, I want to introduce you to Sean Smith. If you want to come to Dick Smith's tonight.
The minute you started singing, I looked at Joe because you gave me goosebumps.
Oh man,
dude, that's a fucked up thing. That's an incredible thing that you could make somebody's body do something weird like that with your voice.
I appreciate that.
Dude, it's amazing.
You're the Star Spangled Banner. You did the national anthem.
Oh yeah, the All-Star game. Yep, the All-Star game.
That was awesome.
That was such an honor, man. I mean, just to be able to do that, and I'll tell you a quick story. The last time that the Odd held the All-Star game, they asked me to sing for the Skills Challenge the day before the big All-Star game. You know, so I'm like, okay. And when I got there, they said you have 2 minutes and 15 seconds to sing both the Canadian national anthem and the American national anthem.
You had 2 minutes to do
2
both.
minutes and 15 seconds.
Where did they come up with this number?
Yeah, how did they?
Where does this figure come from?
because it's
televised.
It's televised. Yeah. So you have a certain amount of time, like commercials and everything like that.
Okay.
So 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So of course, I mean, I know the American national anthem, front to back, of course. So I mean, which if you ask any singer is the very hardest song in the world to sing. And that's why you get artists like Christina Aguilera and all the other people that do all the vocal acrobats, because that's their way around.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, well, I mean, Whitney Houston started it. I mean, I still think her national anthem was amazing. However, what started me singing the national anthem the way I do, which is the way it was written, I witnessed this. I witnessed a Super Bowl. I believe it was with I think it was Steve Young. It was the first Super Bowl that Steve Young threw to Jerry Rice for a touchdown, the very first play of the game. I can't remember what year that was. But
a while ago.
Yeah, but it was definitely a while ago.
We'll just call it a long time.
It was a long time ago, and most of you weren't born yet. But anyway, so...
Our viewers were, yes.
Yes, but,
yeah,
right.
Well, our demographic is like our age.
A Marine sang the national anthem, and he stood there at attention and sang the national anthem exactly the way it was written. And to me, with the love that all of us have for the country and the respect that we have for all of our military overseas and everything that they've done, and first responders and everything, and that you just put yourself in that frame of mind and think, and this is the way that was written. When Francis Scott Key looked and he saw that it was in the War of 1812, when he saw like the fort being bombed and everything, and he came up with what he came up with. It was put to music later, but he came up with that Star Spangled Banner poem, on the spot watching that, and to feel like to get yourself in the frame of mind to feel what he was feeling watching that battle is, like, to me, the way it should be sung. You close your eyes and you put yourself into what our forefathers had to deal with, what they witnessed and what they dealt with to make us the lowdown. I rushed through it the first time I did it. First of all, I was scared because I wanted to do it right. I mean, God forbid I sing the Canadian national anthem and they're like, he messed up a word. You know what I mean? Right. And I don't want to be that guy. So, I did it and I got through it so I could get to the national anthem. And my wife and my best friend were in the stands, and behind them, a couple of Canadians started going crazy. We're like, he's rushing it. He's what a disrespect to our flag, blah, blah, blah. Started screaming. Luckily, my wife and my friend were there. They turned around and they go, he only had 2 minutes and 15 seconds to sing the whole thing. This in the national anthem. They're like, okay. Well, now we get it,
Yeah.
So this year, I actually timed myself. I practiced, So I timed myself. I said, what if I sing the Canadian national anthem with like a professional recording of how it was done, And I did that, and I made sure that I held true to that, and hopefully I didn't, disrespect it in any way. I know that I messed up one word, and I can't tell you what that was at this time, but I remember I did mess up one word, but I kept going. But, unfortunately, I'm not Canadian, so I wasn't brought up with that.
That just makes me like you so much better than I already like you.
You took the time out.
Respect. That's a nice. I mean, we're not going to talk politics, all that stuff.
No, there's no need to.
The national pride here, and not even past that, that you're giving national courtesy to another nation.
Absolutely.
Is absolutely that it's impressive.
You know, it's if you guys saw on Facebook, there was that one where I think they were in Toronto or something at a hockey event or something like that, where the mic cut out,
and the Canadians sang ours.
The Canadians sang our national anthem in the crowd. They finished our national anthem
for us
when that woman's mic cut out, which I thought was just an amazing thing. Because here, I mean, do you know the Canadian national anthem? Can you tell me all the words right now? Can you tell me all the words right now?
Absolutely not.
And you know what? I'm not passing judgment on you guys, because before I learned it, I didn't know it. I knew, "Oh Canada, our home and native land."
That's about it.
But I guarantee you walk up to a Canadian right now and say, "Sing the national anthem of America," and they will sing it front to back. You know, and it's not that they have pride in us or anything like that. It's just, there's people with different cultures, and everybody's got to respect that, and there's just different things going on in the world, you know what I mean? And it's wonderful to be able to show respect to a different nation, and it's awesome to see them show respect to us, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a nice
thing, and the fact you took time out of your day to go learn and perfect it. Like, I mean, anybody could have just whipped through it.
That's a professional, though.
That's
a true professional.
Yes, that's the difference. That you sir are a true professional.
You're awesome,
People
dude.
love you.
You're awesome.
Okay, you got to stop now, because
I'm not trying to.
I'm going to slither out of my chair like this and just disappear.
Dude,
I mean,
I might break the chair
Justin
first.
Forever, man. Like I've had the pleasure of seeing him pretty much throughout my DJ career. I think we talked about this one night at darts. I think, what'd you say? You've been at it, what, 20-something years?
With Showtime, it's 21, and with the rest of the guys, I was 94 or so, 24 years now.
Yeah, so you even have a couple of years.